So hey guys, I'm going to talk to you a lot about my experiences with the Sony Xperia XE. The Sony Xperia XE came out in September 2016. The display on this phone is absolutely insane, coming in at 5.2 inches with a resolution of 1080 pixels by 920 pixels. All of this display is powered by a 1.6 GHz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor. I will say one thing though guys, the design on this phone is insane. Like for an Android phone, I didn't think design was there because obviously Apple are like set the bar, and if you didn't know, like I love Apple devices and design is a massive thing for me, and yeah, Sony have nailed it in the bag with this one. One of the things I do like about this phone though is the camera. The primary camera on the back of the phone is a 23 megapixel f2.0 24mm lens, which is insane. I think it's really good. It's really fast, it's good. For the average consumer who just wants to take a quick photo, boom, it takes really quick, it is awesome. The video on the back camera then also comes in at 4K at 30 frames a second, 1080p at 60 frames a second. The front facing camera is a 13 megapixel sensor that comes in at 1080p video recording. And one of the most important things for a lot of people is having a 3.5mm headphone jack. I mean, it has everything you expect in terms of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It also has NFC, which allows for Android Pay, so you can use the sensor on the side, which is a touch sensor, to pay for things contactlessly. That brings me on to the touch sensor on the side, which unlocks your phone using just your fingerprint, and also you can purchase things from the Google Play Store, etc., as well as buying things contactlessly. So the main connector that charges this phone is the new standard now, which is USB-C or Thunderbolt 3, which I found is a massive benefit because when you think about it, like I'm using the new MacBook Pro, which has got USB-C, so the same cable that charges my MacBook can also charge my phone. I do like that concept, and I really wish Apple, hopefully in the future, will make all their iPhones USB-C. So the battery on this phone, you're gonna get a standby of up to 610 hours of normal 3G, 4G use, but they're talking about up to 17.5 hours. The battery, however, is a non-removable battery, and it is a 2900 mAh battery. In terms of performance though, I think it is on par with an iPhone 7 Plus from general day-to-day use. You know, it's quick, it's snappy. I think Android 6 is definitely getting on par with iOS now. Android is getting to a stable place. I actually had the first ever Samsung Galaxy phone, and that was using Android 4, I believe. And yeah, to see where Android's come from there to now, it is incredible. It's like a different OS. Another thing I also like about this phone is the quality of the screen. Even though it's a 1080p, I think it is superior to Apple's Retina display on their iPhones. I have the iPhone 7 Plus, which is also a 1080p display, but I think the Sony's got a much superior screen in terms of the picture quality. It's just so much sharper. In the same apps, like I use the YouTube app quite a lot, and it just looks totally different. I don't know if it's to do with colors. Obviously YouTube is Google, so I don't know, but it just looks insane. It looks awesome. And also you get two front-facing speakers on the phone, which is the same as the iPhone, but they are incredible. You can get this phone now for just £10 on a plan starting at £42 at Vodafone UK. Link is down below, and I just want to say a massive shout out to Vodafone and thank them for hitting me up with this phone. Like I said, it is a great phone. As somebody who doesn't use Android, I think it is definitely a great phone comparing it to Apple. And for the price, I think this was like £500 to buy it outright, or an iPhone is like £800. So, you know, for the money, you're getting something that's on par, and the screen is awesome. 5.2 inch screen, absolutely insane. But obviously this is a review, so out of 10, I would definitely give this phone an 8 out of 10. Its pros being this camera and also the screen. The negatives for me being Android and being in the Apple ecosystem is a negative, but for some people it's not. Another pro for me would be the USB Type-C connector, because obviously I want to use the same port for all my devices in the future, and definitely streamlining it is amazing and a good thing that Xperia and many other Android phones are doing nowadays. So thanks for watching guys, and like I said, massive shout out to Vodafone. They hit me up with this. Thank you for that. It is awesome, and yeah, I'll hope to do another one of these soon. Bye guys.